is red and inside, and we red and we side, we red and this. You say what you're ready. If you're ready, if you ain't ready, you're dead. We inside again, people. Hey, welcome. I'm feeling. Ooh, what happened to my camera? Let me just make a quick adjustment there. I find this too bright. Why is this so bright? Yeah, that'll look a little better there. Nice. Hey, what's happening, folks? So we inside again for another edition, episode number 8 in this 9-episode series of the Endeavouring Entrepreneurs, and we had an interesting couple of weeks, and we started yesterday to finish off this last week, episode 7. Today's episode 8, and we're having a bang. We're expecting a big finale tomorrow. Richard and Shelley will be here to give some advice and some tips and some counsel, because they are two successful business people, a couple. They have a number of different business ventures that they're involved in, so they'll be here to share some stuff with us tomorrow. But as I always say, we do this thing. If you're liking what we share and you're liking the information that we're putting out, give us a like, give us a share, follow, subscribe. The full works, we on Instagram, we on Facebook, we on Twitter, and of course we live on YouTube again. And we've been having a fantastic week. Now, today I have some some sad news. Of course, this is the banner that would have been displayed from yesterday. And we do have Daniel and Hannah Atherton and their mom, Mary Atherton, in the house. So there's two businesses, but we were supposed to have Candace Borde chiming in all the way from Barbados. However, I got some bad news today. She did alert me a couple of days before. We were expecting things to improve, but unfortunately, Candace had to bow out due to some personal health concerns. She's currently dealing with a bit of an ailment, and it would be too much for her to be on. And we understand that these things happen, but of course, Candace is we. So look forward to Candace Borde at a future episode, because we will be running a second series in this Endeavouring Entrepreneurs. There's a whole different group of business people we want to have on. And again, the idea is to share information that will help to bring some level of education, inspiration, and motivation to you, not just in business, but in general. So what we're talking about is general life issues. At some point, we're going to talk some sports. At some point, we're going to talk not politics per se, but we may even have politicians on board. We're going to talk about church matters. We're going to talk about family life. We're going to talk about just casual things that one way or the other would impact on us as people, as more so as citizens of Trinidad and Tobago. We're going to talk economy and finance, and we're going to talk future tech and all them kind of drama, right? So I'm expecting big things, and we do have our guests in the house. What's happening? I noticed this camera just froze. I don't know why. I was just about to call them on. All right, I see they're trying to log back in, so let's get that sorted out. But in the meantime, while they're trying to get that sorted out, so we are expecting to have we're expecting to have a very interesting show today. So Kevin and his sister Hannah, they are involved in the food and beverage industry, as well as their mom. They into the food, the whole thing about food, snacks and all that kind of stuff. Candace, as I mentioned yesterday, Candace is into dance, theatrics, drama, that kind of thing. Candace alerted me to something called kukua. When I first heard it, I say, well, in Trinidad, well, of course in the West Indies, we know about kuku. So when I hear kukua, I say, wait, there's some kind of food, but no, only to find out that this is a form of African dance. And a lot of people have been gravitating towards it. And it's very interesting, nice movements and everything. And let me just find out what's happening to my boy Kevin on the other side, because we were locked down, things was looking nice. And I don't know what happened there. I'll just alert him that he's off. But in the meantime, I'm already seeing comments coming in, and of course, yes, feel free to drop some comments. You have some questions you want to ask our guests. All right, I see he's back on. So, I'm looking at the nice little headpiece and all kind of thing. The man come out like a chef. He come out for me today. So let me just switch over the camera quick. Just trying to get my comments page on. Let me just switch over quick. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce to you one. Well, supposed to be he and his sister. Not seen his sister yet, but he will explain that. So, ladies and gentlemen, Daniel Kevin Atherton. I know him as Kevin all the years. So he told me yesterday it sounds strange hearing me calling him Daniel. Because all the years we've known each other, we've been across the Caribbean. We've done some stuff. We will support music for Reverend Angela Williams for years. Going all over Trinidad and Tobago, did some recordings and a number of different things. Times. Yeah, real good times. And so all that time I knew him as Kevin Atherton. And it's only when he became a big man I realized he have a first name, Daniel. So Daniel, say a hello to the people.
Greetings and salutations. Everybody going on this wonderful day. I hope everybody staying safe, staying clean.
Yeah, that's serious thing here because I saw they got some new cases this morning again. I saw 10 new cases of COVID positive being reported this morning. Yeah. So when everybody think everything kind of settling down and people crying to open up borders and all that kind of madness, whap, second wave. So we need to be careful with that. Let me see if I get my comments up. I see some people commenting already and I don't want us to miss the comments. The comments are nice. The comments make the thing real interactive and nice. Alright, so let me see what's happening here. Right, comments page. Right, in the meantime while we fighting up with that. So how you going, partners? We just talk now. Nice. How the family? I haven't seen Hannah in a while though.
Hannah is great.
Yeah.
That's a young businesswoman of tomorrow.
Aye.
She's married from us at the time. Great.
Yeah. But where Hannah? She coming? Hannah coming? Where's she?
Hannah a bit busy with her finishing up something.
Oh, okay.
She may join us a little later.
Alright, no problem. Hey, we have some comments coming already. Look, Danny with the big beard. Katie Lewis. Yeah, man, good boy Robert Rollocks. The emoji didn't come up on this one, but he was giving us some, kind of love. Yeah. So thanks, Robbie. Thanks, was it Katie for joining in so far? We have some other people logged on. I'm just looking for comments so as they come in alive. So let's hear what we had to talk about this evening, guys. Here's what we had to talk about. Kevin and his sister. Where did he pick, boy? Kevin and his sister have they are running this business called Atties, and you can find them on Instagram, Atties Cafe and Lounge. And they have a nice growing following, growing there already. So feel free to add yourself, like, follow, see what's happening. And boy, let me tell you, the menus. Let me just run through a quick. Open up a few so you could see it. Right, the menus looking real nice, folks. The prices looking good. They're very competitive. Sorry. Everything looking real nice. The layout, the packaging, the delivery. You understand? The delivery, everything looking good. Yes, watch the smile. Yes, watch the smile. Service with a smile. That's what we're talking about. In Trinidad, we talk about when people cook real nice, you talk about they put love in their food. Well, you're seeing love even in the delivery. Artists, you see what? Look at the big heart on top. So that tells you a lot. That means they enjoy what they're doing. They have a passion for what they're doing. They have a passion for people and for serving people. So Kevin, let's start from the
Yes, sir.
basics, because I talk about what we used to do before. So obviously I didn't mention food. So me never even know you could have cooked partner. I know you on
My
keyboard.
boy,
So
16 years ago, when my dad would have went home to be with the Lord, prior to that, we have had traditions in that we had Christmas Eve, we had the ham bacon, hops bacon,
okay.
and we decided to, well, not we, that would have been our first Christmas. And I was like, you know what? To keep the traditions going, I'll say 100 and still get hops and all of that. Because back then, I wanted to make sure my sister remain happy, even though when this Christmas morning, mommy was cleaning her bathroom when she walks in. I was like, well, boy, honestly, get any food today, buddy. So, that taught me, I would have been in the kitchen most times when either one of them cooking, people speaking, and that Christmas I made for the first time vegetable rice, chow mein, bake some turkey, bake some chicken, I couldn't see a piece of it. I asked my mom to see some piece of it.
Yeah.
I know my sister loved pepper shrimp. I made sure I did some for her.
Just say hello to Sasha.
Hi, Sash. And at the end of the day, when my grandmom came out, she was like, "But I didn't know you could cook." I was like, I didn't know. No, that's how poor is it?
Yeah, man. Joel said the food is awesome.
But Joel is a good friend of mine. Well, when Joel ordered, he ordered in big amount.
Yeah.
He just ordered for the whole family.
Yeah. Nice, man. Support. Well, I had to put in my order. I don't talk to you already. We just had to synchronize because you quite down south. I far east. So we just had to make sure the thing could happen.
But like I told you, we reach as far as Woodbrook area, and as far east as Tumpuna Road.
Alright, that far. That's practically area, man.
Yeah. And what we try to do is the 50 meters just off the highway.
Right.
We want everybody to enjoy.
Yeah.
I
ain't lying. What I saw, it looks fantastic. But you're using an external mic or something? I find your audio like it kind of cutting in and out sometimes. Alright, no problem. Might be just an internet issue. But we get the gist of what you're saying. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that, man. So Kevin, let's go back. Let's go back 3 years. So as I said, when I first met you, I think it was like about 16 you were? 16 or 17 when we first met?
Boy.
Yeah. If only see this little red man. This little red man on the keyboard now, but hands down, Kevin is a very, very proficient keyboardist. Since I knew him back then, correct me if I'm right, Hamil was one of your tutors, was he? Hamilton Duran?
Musicians. Hey. Listen to a lot.
Okay. So he was an influence.
To be honest.
Yeah.
I pastor Reverend Simon McBarnett. Good man. Would have bought one of my pastors when I was younger back in the day.
Yeah.
I was going to Pfizer over my brother at that time. And he would have bought a keyboard for the church. Prior to all of that, I would have played a little guitar, a little drums.
Okay.
But the church had a little old organ in the corner. And I was always fascinated with those black and white things.
Yeah.
Right? So he bought a keyboard and he said the Lord said to give it to me. I didn't know how to play. I didn't know anything. But my brother had a book with some chords, so I was learning to play the chords.
Yeah.
There's which played. I'll play that. But Hamilton Durant played on Reverend Angela's Elohim album.
Yes.
And Eric, my mom had a tape. One of those, well, for the younger people, a cassette. That was before CDs and things were available.
That's history for some people.
And I remember playing Elohim over and over just to hear Hamil's solo and try and do it. The tape will stick, it will burst when I try and take it out. I'll cut
Scotch tape,
electrical tape to stick it back. And you know, and that was years. And in a matter of like about 3-4 weeks, when I would have gotten the keyboard, the children's choir would have gone to a church in St. Joseph Village. And I heard this man playing. And I was like, but that's the man from the cassette.
Yeah.
That's the man from the cassette. Because I've never seen him. At that time, I had never seen him. But I remember reading the credits to the back. Mm-hmm. And I went up to him after I played with the choir. And I asked, excuse, your name is Hamilton Durant, Professor? He said, yes. I say, well, you would know me. But my mom would have sung with Claudine George's choir for the recording, and I had a cassette and a case movie.
Right.
He said, who's the mother? I said, Mary Atherton. What's your number? Because at that time, I was not to play Anointing Follow Me from Mount Kennedy. And up to this day, you cannot tell me how to play that a different way.
Yeah.
That's what Hamilton showed me. Right? And Hamilton and I would have developed a relationship suddenly in the music. He didn't teach me this per se. But what I would have asked from him was the level of excellence he would always move with.
Yeah.
And he would always do things in an excellent way. And that's so not physically teaching, but also teaching in a way.
Yeah.
Neil Babdal, he taught me how to split chords on my left and my right hand to make it easier for me to play. Up to now, don't tell me to play a whole chord with one hand, because that's what I learned from Neil. And these guys are excellent at what they do. They are some of the silent greats in our community, in our music community, in the gospel community.
Yes.
And I say thanks to them. So yeah.
Claudine called me yesterday actually. She wanted to help her with a particular project that she's working on. So I felt honored, to be honest, because I'll tell you. I don't know if you know this history, but I'll tell you. So firstly, let me say we're getting some comments here. Sasha saying that your signal is breaking up. Sasha, thanks for that comment. We are aware of it. I guess it's just internet. I thought probably he was using an external mic and maybe the cord was a little bad, but no. So it's just an internet issue. There's little we could do, if anything, about that. But thanks for the observation and thanks for the notification. But let me say a big hello quickly as we on it to Reverend Angela Williams, Claudine George, and Hamilton Durant, of course, the professor, the doc himself, PJ Harper.
Sugar Fingers.
Karen Harper. Richard Taylor, Charmaine Taylor, who we had? We had Glenda Mayers. Who we had again?
PJ Harper.
Yeah, call PJ Harper, bassman. Ace, Mr. Bass himself. And a couple other people. I can't remember all the names. But those were persons who were involved in that very first. Joanne Nichols, that very first Harvest Praise
Auntie Joe.
recording. But let me get a little history. I don't know if you know this one, but PJ and I had been rolling with Reverend Angela for a little while. Moving all over the Trinidad and Tobago, kind of thing. And then she called me one day, and she called me and PJ because we were like her right hand people at the time. I was engineer / keyboardist. PJ was bassist / music director kind of thing, and we had a nice thing going. So she called us a night home, and she laid out. She said, "This is the project that I want to go with," and she wanted us to do the music. She wanted me on keyboards, and well, of course, PJ is bass. That's without question. There's nobody else there. When I heard the first song, Partners, I say, Rev, I appreciate the trust and everything, but this is beyond me because, well, of course, you know me, Kevin. I although I might not be able to play what needs to be played, I could hear it. I could hear the music. I could hear what needs to be done. I just didn't have the skill level at the time to physically do it. I say, Rev, this is beyond me. I hearing it. When we started share ideas, you could hear the thing growing, and I said, nah, I can't do justice to this. And well, at the time I didn't even know Hamil, so I suggested that she look for another keyboardist. So I was flabbergasted when I saw Hamil because I knew of him. I heard him play, but I didn't know him personally. So like you, I was a bit surprised when I saw him at a rehearsal. So I used to play drums too. So we say, all right, I won't play keyboards, I'll play drums. Again, boy, when she start and you hear the kind of rhythm and moods that the woman tried to bring out, I say, Rev, sorry, this is beyond me too.
I go engineer.
Yeah, I go engineer. I could handle that one. So I recommended my cousin Richard, and Richard is known for that song, that one, and Just Remember.
Yeah.
That's Richard. So I mean, and everything just worked out like perfect, and I was so glad to play my role. I was fabulous. Well, not fabulous. I was. What's the word I'm looking for? I was just so excited to be engineer involved in the team. They came up to our church to practice and all that kind of stuff. But that was the history behind it. So Hamil coming on board. If I was the keyboardist, it wouldn't have it would have been nothing like that. But it was a joy. I mean, just when I came up to the first practice, and I heard Hamil, boy, and Claudine, I said, cheese and ages, and what's I mean, we kind of digress a little bit, right? But we're talking.
No, we're talking. Yeah. I mean, before all of that, before I even started playing for Rev, I started playing with Claudine's choir, because my mom used to sing with her.
Okay.
That was
Claydon.
Claudine's Vocal Academy, but the choir had a name.
Okay.
And Sean Friday used to play as well. My brother used to play drums with them. But I would have also learned a lot of stuff boopsing through with Claudine.
Yeah.
So I play second keys.
Alright.
But I mean, I thank God for my music background as well. So I would have gotten to meet a lot of people around the world, travel around the world. We were in, I was talking yesterday about, don't come up in no hotel, a little house, where to cook your own food and things.
Yeah.
And I commented, boy, Waka, Antigua.
Yeah, boy. Yeah.
You know, we went to Antigua, and the good part about it was, we walk out to the beach, was good. It's something to me. What
Say,
happens to me?
Kevin, say that again. You break up there just now. You break up there just now. Why you say that again? Because I want to hear what you're saying.
From which part?
You said the best part about it, and you started talking about the beach. And you started
All right. The best part about it is from the house we stayed at, we walk to the beach.
Yeah.
You know, and we walk back home to get ready to go to church in the evening.
Yeah.
And it's your fault. Carry me to bed in the night. So when telling people on them, yeah, we go to bed in the beach in the night, they was like, always serious?
Yeah.
Yeah. Always serious. And I think Stephen John was with us, and Stephen went out and swam.
Yeah.
So I see the shadow on the water. All shadows oh gosh.
That was some fun times.
But it was good time.
Yeah. So let me fast forward a little bit. So we kind of established a little roots where we came from. So one thing I realized with people in the arts, they tend to be creative in everything that they do.
Right.
So every industry, if I should use that term, there are two sides I realize. You have the technical and the creative. You know, like what I'm doing here, TV. There's a technical aspect to it. You talk music, same thing. There's a technical aspect. There are certain requirements, structure, blah blah blah. That's the technical. But then there's the creative side that I can teach you the technical. I can't teach you to be creative. If you are creative, I can probably give you tips to help pull it out of you. But nobody could really teach you to be creative. But I realize people in the arts, music, singing, dance, even painting and stuff like that, they tend to be creative in just about everything that they do. That artism, or the art in what they, it tends to come out in everything. Yeah, it tends to show up in just about everything that they do. And I say that to say because I'm looking at the stuff that you guys doing, and it looks very artistic. It's very creative, I'm not just seeing. Yeah.
Let's straight. We are a family because of our parents. We know how to cook.
Yeah.
We know what goes with what does with what.
Yeah, American bubble. Chicken bubble.
Right?
Yeah.
And I trust my sister and my mother with putting the food in the container where it's supposed to go and making it look nice.
Right. Presentation,
100% is my baby sister.
Yeah, no, it's bad, boy. I tell you, it's bad.
She would carry me to places where we get our containers, and she would say, "Hey, watch out! It's looking unusual." Okay, I like it. All right, we go buy some. You buying that? You putting this in that? No problem.
Yeah.
No problem at all. And I trust her with that. I trust my mother with those things. At the end of the day, if it wasn't for the ladies in my life, my mother and my sister, artists wouldn't be where it is. Post, pre-COVID, right? I would have been working on a secular job. I don't know if I'm going too far.
No, you go.
I would have been working on a secular job and was actually trying to get a place. The owner of the place called me for it. We went in, we cleaned, and we only spent 1 weekend. We changed the menu, we changed the quality, the standards and everything. And that was a holiday weekend. And we would have made half what the rent was supposed to be, right?
Wow.
The owner of the place called and said the week after, here what going on? My wife went back to the place. She said she gonna run it. She gonna take some steps. She fed up. Go to Borde.
Okay.
I was like, after my mother and my sister and them clean up this place,
Yeah.
sanitize this place. Guys, we come at that. Yeah, boy. Sorry, I think actually she's not sure. If she's sure, because I mean, in my heart, I know the contract coming time. This is something I want to do. Oh, and big up Robbie for making this come to reality.
Robbie Rolex?
What I wanted.
Nice, yeah.
Robert Rolex is my graphic designer.
Me too,
He's
boy.
a boss.
Hey, listen, the man, in a different league, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, different league.
He's very, very, very excellent.
Yeah. Let me just digress a little bit. When I this is the logo, of course, up in the corner here, the red. And I told Robbie I wanted a logo done. I had a little choppy thing that I put together quick because I just wanted to start the channel now. So I told him, I said, Robbie, I need a logo, boy. Think. You know. He came up with this idea and boom, he sent this for me. No way in my mind was I thinking anything like this. So I said, Robbie, how you come up with that? And then he said, well, Noel, I had to sit down and think about you. How you operate, how you move, how you think, you know, the way you approach things. And that is what came up. I come up with this idea because you always forward thinking, you always on the move. It's like press play, always ready to go kind of thing. Hence the triangle like a play button. I say, wait, Robbie boy. You know, how you just come up with these ideas. But the man good. I just had to put in that plug for him there. Robert Rolex. Let me stick my face. Robert Rolex. I want them to see back.
Boy.
Big up partners. Big up. Good work. Yeah.
At the end of the day, you just have to tell them what your vision is. Keep going.
Yeah.
And this logo is for the cooking side of the business.
Right.
The studio side of what I do, Robert also did that.
Oh, okay. DK audio, boy. You come to that just now.
I am still, after 4 years, trying to figure out which one to use it.
Okay.
All of them.
Yeah.
All of them, really.
Yeah, the fella good, boy. So, let me come back to the thing. You're telling about the fella and his wife and the place. So, your wife won back the place.
Yep, his wife won back the place.
Yeah.
Hold on, Yeah. So, you won back the place. I decided, you know what? No problem. The contract would have finished in September. I decided, you know what? Next job. Enroll and finish my degree program in UTT. I know that we're currently doing that right now. We'll start year 3. Now, during the COVID, I was like, God, they're real funny though. Because I like, alright, 2 months they end up closing down operations for restaurants and what it is. And I don't know if I would have gotten a skunk. Right? We were talking about spoilage on
Yeah.
We were talking about wanting to be able to give at least 50% of the nobody. So I would definitely be out money. But it so happened that I decided, you know what? The nation hungry. The nation needs food. Not only good food, but what is healthy.
Yeah.
So, them are a little something. I mean, decided we're going to start and we're going to put it out and run that. Yeah. So we start back. And I thank God for knowing you. And although I was heartbroken about not having my space and having to give it up,
Yeah.
the future was going to happen.
Yeah. This is awesome, man. This is awesome. So, DK Audio.
Audio production.
Yeah. So you're cooking on one side. So you're mixing pot on one side and you're mixing music on the next side.
Well, boy, you creative, man.
Yeah, you understand like that. You understand?
Yeah.
No, but that's interesting because I am a firm believer in multiple streams of income. As I told one person, I wouldn't call names, a friend of ours actually posted once on Facebook, he needs a job, and I replied very kindly with a little smile. I said, no friend, you don't need a job, you need income. A job is only one. I'm not saying he shouldn't have a job, but what I was trying to let him know is a job is only one way of having income. And if you just limit yourself to just that, you're defeating yourself. So yes, it may be in the form of a job, but what you really need is not so much a job. What you need is income. If it comes by way of a job, no problem. But it might very well be an opportunity where you can start your own business, or probably have the two. So you have a job, and like several of the people, like yourself, several of the other people that were here, they have full-time jobs, whether with government or some institution, but they also have, and I don't like to call it a side business. It's a business, period. I think the term side business tend to kind of minimize it. So it's not as important as your job. So that's just a little thing I'm doing. But sometimes the business is actually more profitable than your job. It's actually doing more for you. Right? So let's talk about DK Audio a little bit now.
Yeah. Well, doing music. What I've been playing with Reverend Angela since the age of 16. We would have met in between 16 and 17.
Yeah.
Which is a lot of years.
Yeah.
We are going to say to sell up yourself. And what would have happened while I was working? No, before I was working. While growing up in being a professional musician and doing music full time.
The mighty Earl, boy.
Would have allowed my first opportunity to do work in a studio. And I think right after that, I would have done work on Borde, Boys International's album. But Earl would have shown me studio production. People who don't know about computers, Google it to find out what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Not like what all I have, but what we have now.
Yeah.
But Earl would play a pan solo. Because whatever rhythm you're looking at, and then go in it.
And change the notes.
And push around the note.
Yeah.
And when he push it back, just there. That's what man did. Alright? After was it Earl at that time, I would have gone to another studio in Korea. And then at that particular studio, no, he had no clients. Nobody knew there was a studio. So all the people, all my friends in the gospel industry, I would have invited to come and see the space because it's a real nice space. Come and see the space. I even invited Cleon, Richardson, and Keith to come and see the area.
Yeah.
They liked it as well. So for some reason, the gentleman probably thought I was bringing people doing work for them, and the studio wasn't making money. Now, mind you, this was only over a month. I thought that's not going on. I am bringing people to see the space, advertising the space, so people could know, hey, all right, well, Daniel working out here. Sorry, Kevin, because everybody knows me as Kevin.
Yeah.
Working out at this no problem. The day I came and the studio was locked, his wife said if I need to get him, come by her. And when I went, she was like, well, we're closing down the studio, you need to take out your things. Yeah. I was like, I don't understand. And then he came and he explained all of that the studio make people in and out of the studio and not making no money. So I explained that, well, it's advertising, not bringing people to see what we have, that kind of thing. So he was impatient. So I took my stuff, and at that point in time, we were working on Reverend Angela's album by Mark Romero. And when I went to the studio to work on the song, because a lot of the stuff we did live as a band.
Yeah.
And Rev said, Kevin, what happened? Because she's seeing looking sad and not much jovial herself, as happy as always. She said, what happened? And when she said what happened, I broke down. Because I offered the man if that's the case, I go rent this space, right?
Yeah.
All of that I offered him, he said no. And while explaining what had happened, right there, then Mark Romero said, well, hey, you can work by me, And I was like, what? He's like, yeah, you can come and work by me. I need somebody here. I can't do this all the time.
Nice.
And I worked by Mark over the 2 years doing the album with Rev and some other projects with other artists.
Okay.
Some from Tobago, some from the island. We also did an album for Donna Klein Thomas out of St. Martin. Yeah. And then from working there, I went on to work TFTV. There's like 2 people from on the first installation of this segment. And while working TSTV and also doing music full time, I decided, you know what? It's probably about time I own my own studio. And I still live at home. I would have went to St. Thomas to play a conference. And what they paid me I didn't expect. I got back to Miami and straight to Guitar Center. Bought some stuff. I came back home. I literally set up my interface on ironing board. While working for City, I remember I went to CET. So 4,000 something.
What's that? What you got by CET?
The studio.
The studio.
The studio monitor.
Studio monitors. Okay. Yeah, signal just broke up a little bit now, but yes.
Yeah. And I was like, you know what? Let's get me. Swipe it. I buy the monitors. I brought it home. Put it up on the and I had a big screen TV. I had a suit mama. When I collect my hand, I bought my MacBook Pro. and I set up my studio home, and I'm good.
Nice.
And from then, I would have grown, built that do acoustic and all that. Not so but where we are now. And I'm glad that I now have my own room where my studio is. I worked on a couple projects, solo projects, some stuff coming online. Currently still have a project working on for someone in Grenada.
Alright, nice.
So yeah, it has been and that's my happy place.
Yeah.
That's my happy place.
I hear you. We have some comments coming in here from some folks. We have Glenn Gopal saying, Glenn, I like this quote, but this statement nice. Having your own business gives you a greater handle to life. That is so real. And we have some people saying hello. Who is this? What is that?
Salim.
Yeah, Karen. You have Karen Rouse wishing you all success in your business. Sasha Lou says, may the hand of God continue to bless you and enlarge your territory. Well done. So proud of. Yes, I agree with you, Sasha. Proud of him as well.
Thanks, Sasha.
Yeah, man. Hi, everyone. The multi-talented Kevin Atherton. Yes, musician, producer, and chef. What's next for you, Kevin?
Val.
Yeah, multi-talented in truth. So quite right, Valerie. It wasn't any surprise really. I mean, while I didn't know that Kevin could cook in that sense, because of what I saw in him from young, the kind of his approach to his art, his approach to his craft, how serious he took the music, was of no surprise really in that sense when I saw that he branched off into this other avenue of business as well. It's just a matter of doing it. And like it's always said when it comes to business, sometimes you just need to start it. Some people like to get things perfect before they roll out. Sometimes you just need to start.
Yeah, you need to start somewhere.
I like we used ironing board. That was your desk.
Boy, yeah, that was
make it work. You know, people like to talk about Amazon.
I still had to care.
Yeah, you understand? People talk about Amazon and stuff, but a lot of people don't know that Jeff Bezos started doing Amazon in his garage on a little 2x2 desk. You understand? Now look at where he is, and I mean we could talk about so many other people. But good work. So we talk the music. We have DK. What a business you have, boy? You have DK Audio, you have artists. What else you have?
Well, DK Audio Production also does live song, live recording.
Right.
I would have worked with you again.
Yeah, we did some stuff.
Artist, jazz artist on the green.
Yeah.
Yes, done the recording with you when you would have done live stream. Wait, boy, again, what? Vic.
Yes.
Vic was front house on stage and Marlon was the engineer on stage.
Yeah.
Those times are great in the DK Audio.
I think we did like 3 jazz artists on the greens, if I remember correctly.
Probably.
I think it was 3. Yeah. Mm-hmm. We set up the trailer at the
I think one year I had my own trailer.
Yeah.
Share trailer with it. Good time.
Yeah. Nice,
in addition to those things, on the family side of business, the queen of all great tastes, Mary Atherton, she has a business for all confectionaries, local, sweet. M&S Taste Body Light. I wonder if I get a pack of something to show on the screen, boy. Anybody hearing me? Oh yeah, but look here, there, man.
Yeah, I don't play. We just do the thing nice. Milk fudge, tulum, ginger kurma.
10 flavors of fudge.
Way.
right? On the market. She has 10 flavors of fudge.
I like this. You see this in the bottom?
She have a couple flavors on the side, hiding. You know, that they're ready for yet.
Yeah.
But she have them fudge. 2 flavors of sugar cake. That pink and white one you see in there, and then there's pineapple.
You know,
and then she does one specially for customers for emancipation.
You know
we call it the granny sugar cake. That's a long time sugar cake where you grate and put it together. She has 2 flavors, two types of kurma. That's the regular ginger, and then there's, look at this one, Eric.
Let me pull up that
fresh off the press. Where you
bring it closer to the camera. Whole wheat cinnamon kurma. Way.
Right.
And don't the packaging and excellent packaging and everything.
Good and natural.
Yeah, boy.
Tamarind ball, fulham, sugar cake, fudge.
Listen, Kevin, you see this? I'm gonna make a bold statement here. The whole nation, whoever listening, Tulum. See what I mean? Everybody watching this live. Everybody watching this live. I'm gonna make a bold statement here now. You see this one I seen here? Look at the bottom of this. You see this? You see the bottom here? Trinidad and Tobago. As of today, I am officially making Red the focus of Red to push local business. Serious. We go talk about all kind of thing, but the main focus, as of today, I'm making that the point. Red is about pushing local business. Me know them things.
Correct.
Me know all them nice things happening by.
Eric, when last you had a soursop?
Nah, me and soursop is not friend. Unfortunately.
Really?
Nah.
But alright, you could get some soursop fudge if you want.
Hold that up there again. Hold it. Yep, soursop fudge.
Soursop fudge.
Listen, man.
And watch me, I soursop from right in the backyard.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I wonder if you have any Guinness, boy. But anyway, seeing that you're a man like to drink hot things, you have coffee first.
Yeah, my son will like that one. My
right.
son will like that, yeah.
And it's a bitter like.
Right, okay.
Right? But it's just goodness.
Yeah, boy. But look at all this other nice thing, boy, for real.
Yeah.
Look at
for the gentlemen who need when they come.
Mm-hmm.
You have Guinness fudge too.
Yeah.
Right?
Guinness, what is it?
So M&S Taste Body Light is the brand to look for. And then Silo, extra food, you know?
Okay.
Look for it.
Okay.
And mind you, the wonderful Hayate called us. So we are also available for consumption
nice.
and for purchase in the hire.
Very good. Very good.
You know, in a cinnamon cup.
That means the kind of success stories I like to hear. Very good.
Yeah. I mean, I remember as a child growing up, my mother used to go with chill basket with antar and red mango and things to sell.
She there?
If mommy here?
Yeah.
She busy working, boy.
Oh shucks.
She had to make sure the people had a good goodies.
She can't pull away for 5 minutes or 2 minutes, or you can't run the sheep for 2 minutes.
Alright, just now, right? I go link it for you. Alright? I go link it for you and I go get I'll 50 minutes.
Yeah, let me jump on by time.
That's all right.
Right, so while we trying to get Mary inside again, let's remind our folks, if you're liking what we delivering, please like the channel, share it with your friends, share it with your family, subscribe, give us a nice little thing, make sure you click the bell so you know when we live, you get a little email notification, click that little bell thing, and right. we pumping, and as I said, don't forget, if you have some topic that you want to discuss, you want to come and have a chat with us on Red, we're not talking politics. We could talk.
Oh.
We could talk some level after election. But you see, like no, we ain't going down that road. That's not what this is about. But you want to share something that you feel could educate people, could inspire, could motivate. It's all about life. It's all about moving forward, getting people from one stage of their development and next and stuff like that. Some burning matter that you feel could have some kind of impact positively on people. You want to come and share it, hit me a call. 477-1121. And we international tour. We had somebody from US the other day. We have other people coming in from up the island soon. So hit us a call, WhatsApp. You could also email me, ericvalvarez@gmail.com. And let's see what could happen on Red, and let's have a nice time. So while we're standing by for Mary,
Eric, I would like to also put a plug, right?
Yeah. Plug away, man.
Not many create this kind of platform, especially for local entrepreneurs. Yeah. This kind of exposure, generally for free.
True.
I would have known you over X years. Nobody gonna find out we age, right?
Over those amount of years.
Over those amount of years.
Yeah.
I have seen where you would have been, where now. And I will say, although you would have taken time to start this, at least it started.
Yeah.
And don't stop.
Now,
Continue pressing.
let's go all the way.
It's whatever.
Yeah. Now we're going all the way with this.
Yeah.
Yeah. But thanks for that, man.
In the meantime, are we still waiting? I know you also have up the page that does.
Yes.
Right? That is my sister's event management and wedding supply business. Right? So she would have done, and mind you, have things you can read, and she's very cost effective. Very cheaper. Right? I'm not, she have warmers to rent. Yes, those beautiful items if Mr. and Mrs. stuff. All those items you see in there, she would have imported it. So they are unique to, what is it? In addition to that, she also bring in butter. For those were for a wedding. So for something that would have done to some people.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was a wedding shower, baby. Well, I know wedding man. That is a bridal shower. Yeah, bridal shower.
Yeah.
There also has stuff for baby showers as well. In addition to that, she also in jewelry.
Yeah.
Right. Any color scheme you have, sit and talk with her. She brings them in. She gets whatever you need and supplies everything. You will be special day. Special You know?
I am impressed.
She also has Adidas collections. I don't know if you've seen me. Yeah. Special imports.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
These are African pieces.
Yeah.
You know, that is necklace and thing, and this is for your wrist.
Right.
You know? Well, not for you, Eric, for the ladies.
I know what you mean.
I mean, for your wife.
Yeah.
And matching earring.
Okay.
Right?
Bring your hand down.
So yeah.
Oh, she there?
I think Mary on the way.
She there? Hannah there?
Hannah?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get her, you know. Hold on, Hannah.
Yeah, go on, Hannah. Yeah, man. Let me see who is who, man. Gonna hide anything. Hey, but look, Hannah. But you understand? I put your face big on the flyer, all kind of thing. You have to show yourself. Let people see you. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is Miss Daddy Da's wedding and party supplies. Hannah, how are you going? How are you going,
Hi.
Hannah? How are you going? She answer? I don't know. She answer? Oh, the signal breaking up. That is alright. So tell us a little about the business, Sahala. Kevin talk, but it's your business, so we want to hear from you a little bit about it. Hey, look, Mary May! Big up on yourself. So listen, Hannah, I want to hear a little bit about your business from your side. We want to know what prompted it and that kind of thing. But I want to just put a plug here one time. Before Mary, where you going? Mary, come say 2 minutes now. You will go just now. You're going just now. Now I want people to see this because just last week the topic that we dealt with was about doing business with friends and family. And there are people, of course, you know the saying, you know, most people that do business with is your friend or your family. But here is a family involved in business, and from all indication, things going nice. They ain't fighting with each other. They're not trying to cut each other throat. You know, they're supporting each other's individual business and they're working as a unit. I know what you think about that scenario. Say again, you break up. Oh gosh, I know what you say yet. Your signal breaking up bad, boy. I don't know what happened. I seen him. You hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
I know you hearing you. Right.
Well, talk each other some kind of problems, eh?
Yeah. True.
So
True.
You have an issue between us.
Nice. That is important. So Hannah, tell us a little bit about your business now. How Daddy does. Where that name come out? How you come up with that name? Daddy does.
Name from the neighbor when was so just added that, and my dad used to call me ZZ, so I added ZZ to the end.
Oh, okay. Alright. But where the idea for this business came out?
It's because they are working in the government sector, and I got people.
Yeah. We say you got retrenched?
Don't you get fed up with
Oh, she get fed up. Okay. Yeah, just the signal breaking us. Sometimes I'm missing. So you get fed up. I like that. You get fed up at it. Good. I decided to do your own thing.
So I decided.
But why this? Why this particular thing?
Well, I always had a love for jewelry, and working in the government sector, we have little parties and stuff from now and then.
Yeah.
And it's about that much.
All right. Interesting.
So we have a thing for keeping events and parties and stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay. I got you. Some fat. I'm looking at the designs and the decors and stuff. Some really good stuff I've seen here. I'm liking it. I am liking it. So Mary.
but then fun.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I don't want to keep them too long. I know Mary busy too, but I just wanted to get a little thing from Mary. Mary, how you going?
Good.
Nice. I like it. I'm watching the page. I liking the page. Instagram looking nice. You know, you see this? I was particularly moved when I saw this. You see this here? To know that these things coming out from Trinidad and Tobago. Well designed, well put together, well packaged, and from all reports, well tasting too. You understand? So I'm
Yeah.
liking it.
My
So-
label design is what's her name again? Real Research. She's my designer for labels.
Okay. She taking worker.
Yeah, she's really good at graphics.
Send my number here. Let me see what's going on there. I liking what I see in here, boy. You
Yeah.
understand? Yeah. I don't know that. And I just sneak out it easy.
So take some pictures.
Next part of the business.
And
Alright.
manage a lot of things.
Yeah, man, that's good. That's good. That's good. Multiple streams of income. That's the way we ought to do it. So Mary, how long you doing this?
Oh, about 50 years.
What? So wait. So all them. So so all them years we rolling with Reverend Angela and all that kind of thing. You doing this already?
Yes, you never used to hear so Mary, you have to leave the salon money.
No, but what? So all them time I missing out thing by what? What jail is this? Oh God! Look at it.
About 21 years in the supermarket for years.
What? They really say why meet you in pass here?
Yeah, what happened? Many people was I had a BWI and Martin Kylo, and we did a competition. Then I won South, and then he asked me to come to Port Spain.
Say again, your signal broke up there. So you said they did a competition where?
Yeah, they had a competition for people who made confectionery.
Oh, okay.
And I won South. My Kuma that is on the market right now, the only thing I had for Indian delicacies was Kuma, and it was out everybody else in the Indian delicacy section. And I mean was that late entry because
Yeah.
we had got competition, and my son Marlon, he said, "Mommy, let's make a little bit of everything and we go in." It's either they tell us we can't enter or we could enter. I think you can remember Marlon. If you remember Marlon,
Yes.
right? And we went, and when we went, I came home with 6 trophies.
We kill them dead.
Yeah, and when they asked me to come up to I was going to do first trophy above things like confectionery, because most people were using soft bags, and we were using the polypod. Because I just had on just a nice bag. And my husband said he looked on the internet, he looked up, and then he went to Bermuda, and they said they would sell us bags. And they sell us bags, and when we went to Port Spain, everybody was like, where we get in the bag, and when we get the bag from. So
Yeah.
and the thing was, the pineapple shortcake, the judges and them were like, hey. When I came to Port Spain, everybody wanted to see what was the pineapple shortcake. And we had a big competition in Port Spain. They had there used to be different sections like for wedding events, big. They had to separate all the different confectioneries. And I mean, it was a challenge, but it was great. And at the end of the competition, when everybody thought I was going to come first, that day, so they had a little ceremony, something. And when we went to the ceremony, when they called my name second, everybody because even if you there was a special I did a Sarah fantasy. As like a snack with cheese and well seasoned salt.
Right.
I call it Sarah fantasy because Sarah was the only one in the kitchen and eating it. So since her name was Sarah and what's her fantasy?
Right.
So just for the Christmas table. It was really good. So that day. So I decided to call one of the judge. But how much did I give back? She said 0.1. I said 0.1.
0.1. Wow.
And, and then she said, well, you know, some people come in that. But what was so amazing that them we decided in any case we could have realized the thing was so good. They did send me to represent Trinidad as well. The person that came third from Tobago. I came second, and then the other person that came first. So they said everybody will go to represent Trinidad.
Wow.
So we have to go to New York. So it was good. So from then I really got back. So I don't know when I have a show in Florida, Spain, where all the local artists used to come and put fun. Forum.
Yes,
and
yes.
I remember a gentleman came, and he was encouraging me to get into the supermarket, and when I started into the high-low there to get into the supermarket, and that's how I started into the supermarket.
You see, people, I hope all are listening, eh? So everybody want to talk about they didn't know what to do and they had no other choice. And you always have choice, people. You always have choice. There's always an opportunity. So you don't have to settle for crime and you do that, you know.
One thing I remembered in this journey, I always said I didn't want to go out and work when I was having my children. And I remember there was a service. Some people came in and kept that service where we were living. Close to where we were living, and I went to that service. Close to Borde, she was there too. And you know, they call us up for prayer if you want a job. And I remember when I went up and I raised my hand, the minister started to pray. He said, God, say, bless your hand with so many times. And when people see the type of things that I produce, the type of thing that I make, and I didn't want any to take it. It's just that when God inspired me to do something, I tried and I like it. This week I made a breadfruit punch.
What?
My God.
Yeah.
Really good. You know?
Yeah.
But Sarah is the one we do punches as well.
Look thing. What did you hold it up by the camera, man. Bring it up by the camera. Yes, man. Alright. I got you.
Hello.
Nice. Oh yeah, I like him what I see. Now looking at that comment from somebody here. Marissa Alexander. Once everyone's role is defined, I know this is in relation to the comment I made about friends and family and business. There's little room for issues. Quite correct. Plus, when your goal, and you see that part, that is the important part. When your goal is to uplift each other, there's no room for war. That is so true. So true. Because we will always have some kind of differences. We will have difference of opinions and things. We'll have some conflict at some point. But if the end goal is for the development of each other, we'll bypass all them things quick and go out. So, say again, Mary. I know what you say. All right, yeah. Yeah. All right, so here, quick. We passed the hour. We going nice. The conversation going nice. How can people get in touch with you all? So I want to get some of that nice kurma and thing. And How we get in touch with you? Give me some info.
Right. So for M&S Taste Bud Delight, for the wonderful local snack and candy, for
340
1787.
1787. So that's for M&S Taste Bud Delight. 340. Give me that again. 1787. I'll get that right. 340 1787. M&S Taste Bud Delight.
And they could the packages you would have seen on the Instagram. You could also message on Instagram.
Right, of course, yeah. If you're on Instagram, you could always follow and you will get the info.
Yeah. That you see that.
Yeah,
that was actually one of the packages we were doing because so they could get to go. They could also get anywhere.
Okay.
As gifts for your friends and your family.
Nice.
Or even if you just DHL, yes.
Whole wheat cinnamon kurma, ginger kurma, guava fudge, milk fudge, tamarind balls, tulum. That thing I grew up with, boy. You understand? Real country business.
Only goodness.
Yeah, nice thing, man. Nice thing. So how could they? Alright, so artists. Let me talk a little bit about artists to close off.
Well.
So I want to order some stuff. Where are going? Who are calling? What to do? I'm not on Facebook.
Well. Yeah. So what? Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Atty's Cafe and Lounge.
Alright, so if you're on Instagram, folks, Atty's Cafe and Lounge, just like and follow, and then you could get all the other information that you need, their email, etc. Facebook, the works, it's right inside there. Alright, and you could always reach out to them via the messenger or just call them, because you could call too, and link up. Yep.
Call us at 720 1805
1805. So that's Atty's Cafe and Lounge. 720 1805. You have a second number?
78 Music.
78 Music. You can't go wrong with that. Mixed music and food. That's what we're talking about. 78 Music.
Well, we have customer rewards program going on.
Okay.
We stamp you out to purchase, and when it's filled, you get something free.
Alright. So every time
what something is yet.
Alright, so every time I make a purchase, does it have to be a minimum amount or any purchase whatsoever?
Purchase.
Say again? You're breaking up.
2 minutes. Internet.
Yeah, it's messing up bad. Alright, say it again. Oh, I'm missing
once that. You purchase.
Once I purchase, right. Yeah, the internet will mess you up today.
You get stamp up and you get.
I don't know what I'm trying to find out. Is it that based on the amount I could get more than one stamps per day per purchase, or is it that one purchase, one stamp, regardless of whatever I buy?
Correct.
Okay, I get you. You all hear that? So you buy a pack of kurma, you get a stamp. You buy a lunch, you get a stamp.
No. Hey,
what?
No.
Well, you see, that's what I'm trying to find out. That's what I'm trying to ask you.
No, that's not artists. That's M&S.
Oh, right. Oh, yes. The command sub that is M&S. Yes. Thank you for that correction. So this is artists, right? So this is so that is all this nice thing you see in here, guys. All these stuff here, the pizza and all this packaged lunch and all them kind of this stuff. So once you purchase one of these,
I had something for you today, boy.
Serious?
I don't know if you could see it.
Oh, You know, wicked man, right? You know, you can't eat you can't eat over the internet. That what you gonna do, right? So how I collecting that now? Because we had to make some arrangement that can't go to
when you
waste.
finish, when you finish,
Yeah.
right?
When I finish,
Come down the road.
come down where? Where south?
Come down the road.
Where south?
Yeah.
Oh gosh. No, I gotta make that happen.
I wanted to. I mean, we were trying to set up a second.
Yeah, to get a live demo. Yeah.
And cooking live
Yeah.
for the viewers.
We will do that. Don't
So
fret.
I actually did some pepper shrimp
Yeah.
and salmon.
Well, oh Lord, Father, help me here. So, alright, I gotta organize a south run. So that means to come quite south. So that means I had to pick up one for my wife. I had to pick up some for my son too. Because if I had to make all that drive, might as well make it worth the while. You understand? Pick up walk with a whole
Don't worry,
box.
man. We're doing catering and thing too.
Right.
You sort it out.
That's what we're talking about.
If you want somebody to do your wedding cooking,
Again? Again? Wedding again, is it?
not you alone.
Oh, you're talking to them, right? I thought you were talking to me.
Who you in? If it's you, I say if you want to do your anniversary
Right,
meal and thing,
Right.
I will sort it out.
Right. So you're talking to the audience, right?
Yeah. So we would do the catering and things there.
Yeah.
The company function. Friday I actually had to go and do some curry for a business function. So yeah,
Cool, man.
we do those things as well.
All right. So, folks, we had a fantastic time. You got a lot of information. You're looking for good food. Hold the line for me, Kevin. We go talking a little bit. You're looking for good food, people. You're looking for just something to nibble on. Well, listen, we just buy. I tell you, I'm glad for things like this because I go and change up the thing. But every week we just buy a set of biscuit and just because we just like the snack when you're home. You know, you're watching a TV, you're just relaxing. Somebody reading, you're watching something on YouTube or whatever, and we just snack. We just like the snack. We just, you know, we like good food. Bottom line, you know, and I'm talking about we as my family. And I'm sure a lot of you trainees, you know, same way. But I'm seeing option. I like the option I'm seeing. So I had ice cream chef now in Arima. So you know that dead. Gonna mash up that. Yeah. Artie's coming up. Yeah, Artie's coming up Arima to do deliveries. So I just had to now synchronize timing. Where to meet you, I collect my stuff, boom, and we good to go. Arima is not far from where I live. So I inside. You understand what I'm talking about? But generally, people, Kevin, I want to ask you one more thing before we go. Very important because I asked this question to all my guests, all our guests from day one. A question and some comments I want from you. If the job you had, because you said you worked at TSTT for a while, you worked at a couple of places. If any of those jobs was paying you the kind of salary that you could have lived the way you wanted to live, whatever that would mean, you could travel, you could eat the things you want, your room fixed up nice, you have your own place, thing, all that kind of drama, would you have still gone on to set up DK Audio and Arties?
No, in reality,
Say again, you break up.
I thank God for that I would have and the things I would have been able to buy.
Yeah.
No, I agree with you. Doing music full time compared to working TSTT,
Yeah.
I was able to buy a vehicle.
Okay.
Right? Working TSTT on contract. Get up. You understand? And I would have grown up in a house where my mother would do her business, and you really didn't want for anything.
Okay.
You know? So I always wanted my own. After last time my mom and I was talking, and my honest dream, although her business is running nicely, my mother was the heat in the kitchen is not no joke thing. Right? And she worked real hard. And I want to be so successful that she doesn't have to continue working so hard.
I like that.
She could enjoy life. If she wanted to take a plane and go and see her grandchild in Germany, she could do that.
I like that. I like that.
If she wants to
ice cream chef in the house, earlier. Yeah.
When I have grandchildren, if she wants to come and spend time and chill with the grandchildren, fine.
Yeah.
Grandchildren, no problem. But it's coming to a place where I want to be so successful that my mom no need to work so hard anymore.
I get you.
Right?
I got
you.
you.
And I think I would have seen a picture where a boss, the owner of a company, had a Lamborghini. He was like, wow, that's a nice car.
Yeah.
And his response was, well, if you come to work every day for the next year and bring in the amount of money and the amount of business you did for the last year, I will be able to buy a next one next year.
Yeah, yeah. Not you. Not you.
So
I will buy the next one. Yeah.
I, not you, I. You know? So I've always had the mindset, I'll see it work for my mother, it will work for myself.
Yeah.
You know? Let me own a business. Let me own some businesses. Let me have a couple of streams of income.
Yeah. Hey, let me just drop a plug. Hey guys, if you're looking for a best tasting ice cream, watch me. Hands down, I'm telling you. You're looking for a best tasting ice cream, you need to get it. Delana, drop a number. Drop a number. Drop a number there. Just drop a number there quick. Let me share. Let me get a big drop a number. Yeah.
Let me testify.
Like no zoom is drop a number. Let me post it up there quick. Guys, if you're looking for a best, seriously, you're looking for a best tasting ice cream, 100% local, trust me. You had to check out the
natural
ice cream chef. Yes,
natural flavor.
Natural, one of a kind. You need to check out Ice Cream Chef. Delana, when you get a chance, just drop a number there. Let me throw it up there so they could know how to reach you. And I hear you in Arima now, so I need to link you to find out where, so I could come and collect. That's what we're talking about, man. You understand? This is how we just drop it. This is how we just respond one time. So, folks, look at here. This is how I tell you we plug in with people. So, you're looking for a best tasting ice cream? Call this number 397-5468. Just ask for the Ice Cream Chef. You can't go wrong. I see Sonny Bling do a whole long thing there with the curry ice cream the other day. Like himself. Yeah, well I had some flavors of my own.
But between
best tasting ice cream.
I think you have a second question to answer. Go ahead.
Oh yeah. Right. So that's the first one. It's not so much a question. The second one, as we close off, I wanted to leave some last words. Thanks, Delana. I'll definitely be in touch with you. I wanted to leave some last words to one, people who in business, however long, no matter, but maybe they're struggling. You know, they're meeting some, especially with this COVID scenario, they're meeting some pressure. Things ain't working out as they was expecting or as it used to. You know, so it's tight, it's real tight. So they're thinking about giving up. And then you have another group of people who looking on at things like these and wondering, I wonder if I should leave my job and go, boy, or if I could do this and still have my job, or if I should get into business at all. You know, the way they're talking like it's so much hard work I had to put down, and how what last bit of advice would you leave for those two groups of people?
Okay. One, you have to know what business you're getting into, what you like doing, and what you will be successful at doing. Now, if you have a job, fine. If you're not sure, maybe you have substantial right?
Say that again. If you're
Yeah.
yes, you're breaking
If you
up
have
a
a
little bit.
substantial cushion,
Right.
right? You still hear me, Eric?
Yeah, I hear you. Go ahead. Sorry.
Right. So make sure you have a substantial cushion to work with.
Right.
If you could manage your time successfully enough, both ventures, do it until you're comfortable enough to follow your dream to the time. It's not just generally your dream. Your job is your employment of someone else's dream.
True. Very important.
Right? So if you could do your manage your time well enough so that you could follow your dream, start a business, whatever it may be, do that.
Yeah.
When you're 100% sure and secure of where you're at, then jump out, take the leap. So maybe thinking, well, things getting difficult. What you had to do is come up with new ways of doing and presenting yourself.
Yeah.
I'm sure the person who would have put Jira pork in a plastic bag or
Hey boy,
curry
I
goat in
hear
a
about that
plastic
boy.
bag,
I hear about that. I want to find out
you
about
know.
that. Yeah.
You know, I mean, if it's an artist curry that we know is reputable,
Yeah.
cut them into curry.
Yeah.
When they buy it, it's the same sale getting. He reinvented himself in that way. So think about your business. Think about what you're catering to. It's to the customers
Yeah.
and make a living.
All right. Sounds good. And folks, Kevin, just wanted to ask you to hold the line a little bit. And folks, this is where we shut it down for the evening. 3 fantastic people in the house: Kevin, Hannah, and Mary Atherton. Well, Daniel, Kevin, Daniel, Hannah, and Mary Atherton. 3 businesses under the same roof, all dwelling together in harmony, in glorious harmony. DK Audio, together with Atties. We had let me see what is this? M&S Taste Buds Delight and Daddy Da's Wedding and Party Supplies. So listen, the information is there. They're on Facebook, they're on Instagram, they're on YouTube, probably on Twitter and all. Just look for them. If you're not sure, you can always run back through this episode and get the necessary information that you need. But we want to say also thanks to the viewers and the persons who would have contributed. Dalana Gray Lewis, the ice cream chef, my boy Alexander Amadeus, Sexy Sophia 1, PJ Sassity. PJ, what's happening, Papa? Carolina, Sasha Lou says. We had Robin, we had Tinil, we had what's his name? My boy Robert Rolox, and a number of other people. Can't call everybody's name, but thank you guys for your contributions, for adding to the discussions, for encouraging our guests. Thank you, Joel. Great interview. Thank you, Joel. I try nothing. You know, I usually put people in front of the camera and I'm behind. So now trying to switch the roles because you just need to do what you need to do. Judy Hunt. I wish Kevin and family continued success. Judy Hunt is a friend slash, she was recently a student of mine in one capacity. But we also involved in another business, which you'll always hear more about at some later points, because as I said, the idea is I am going to be using this to push local business. So Delana, I'm coming at you at some point. We had a talk at ice cream chef thing. As a matter of fact, if you could come down live, well, not like Sunny, but we will do it a little different and come in the factory and get some stuff. We go figure out a way to do it, right? But you had to be honest. Look at boy Kevin waving. That's how Kevin, sorry. Say it again.
Eric,
Uh-huh.
in the near future, look out to the food shop
Ay.
and look out for the ice cream chef ice cream.
On the food truck. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about. And you see, I said, listen, that is how networks grow. That is how networks grow. You're not talking network marketing, that's the next story by itself. But you see, when people could collaborate like that, I always using this tagline from a friend of mine, Mr. Ashton Lewis, with his company Crossroads Production. He says, we grow when you grow. Not the other way around. Not you grow when we grow. The focus is not on we. The focus is on you. So let me help you grow. Because if I help you grow, you might help me grow. Or somebody else might be helping me grow. And if everybody contributes to help each other grow, then guess what? All of us grow together. And grow meaning not just grow. Thank you, Dalana. Anytime, well, that's what we're talking about. We go organize that. And grow not just meaning grow in capacity, but we grow in our finances, we grow in our capabilities, we just grow, as a nation, we grow as a people, because we concerned about each other, not just concerned about my bottom line, how much money I can make at the end of the week. But if I could figure out how much, when I do this contribution, how that was going to affect another person's business, so that collectively we grow together. And thank you, Sasha, who says networking, support and networking is key. Vital. A whole African proverb. If you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. Even as the Bible says, the race is not for the swift, but those that will endure to the end. So it's about a long-term run, and it's not about a sprint. So you want to sprint, you want to reach a 100-meter thing, you want to dash, no problem. You'll go by yourself. Because not everybody could pull that pace. Not everybody could pull that pace. But if we could work with each other and help each other, hold a brother hand, hold a sister hand, pull them along, then all of us will reach the finish line together and all of us share in the prize. That's how it is. So, tomorrow, please God, we have a fantastic couple, as I said, Richard and Shelly in the house. Those of you who know them, know them. I have to change. I made a mistake on the banner, but that's alright. We'll fix that. This is actually for Wednesday, the 5th of August, not Tuesday 4th. Today is Tuesday 4th. So this is tomorrow, Wednesday, the 5th. And they will be on, and they will be giving us some deep insights into business. I've had the opportunity to work with them and for them in various capacities over probably about a decade or so. I have learned a lot from just by observing them. They never sat me down in a class and said, this is what you do, this is what you don't do. But just by observing their ethics and the way they operate, I have learned so much from them. Still learning. They're just expanding themselves and their borders. Their children are now part of their businesses, and they're just doing some fantastic stuff. So I don't know if the children will be around tomorrow to jump in. We wouldn't mind. But look out for them. 5 p.m. tomorrow, right here on Red. Again, Kevin, Mary, and Hannah, thanks. Thanks, Trinidad and Tobago. Thanks, Will. See you guys tomorrow.
Waka.